The air crackled with political tension. The Delhi elections loomed. Yogi Adityanath, a saffron-clad figure of power, threw down a gauntlet. He challenged Arvind Kejriwal, Delhi's chief minister, to a simple act bathe in the Yamuna. The implication was clear. The river, sacred yet choked with pollution, stood as a symbol of Kejriwal's governance. Adityanath's voice boomed across the rally. His words dripped with sarcasm. He painted a picture of himself, a pious Hindu, taking a dip in the holy Sangam. The contrast was stark. The Ganga, cleaned by his government's efforts, versus the Yamuna, a toxic soup under Kejriwal's watch. The crowd roared, a mix of genuine anger and partisan fervor. This was not just about the environment. This was about faith, about perception, about the very soul of Delhi. Adityanath, the BJP's star campaigner, knew the potency of his attack. The Yamuna's plight was a festering wound, and he had jabbed his finger right into it. The BJP's strategy was clear. Contrast their success in Uttar Pradesh with the perceived failures in Delhi. Adityanath hammered this point home. He spoke of illegal settlements, blaming the AAP for turning the capital into a haven for Bangladeshis and Rohingyas. He painted a picture of lawlessness and decay. The Ganga, cleaned at great cost and effort, became the BJP's badge of honor, a symbol of their commitment to Hindu faith and environmental rejuvenation. The Yamuna, in their narrative, was the embodiment of AAP's neglect, a toxic reminder of broken promises. The message was simple, visceral, and effective. A vote for AAP was a vote for filth, for chaos, for the desecration of their sacred river. A vote for the BJP was a vote for development, for faith, for a cleaner, purer Delhi. Kejriwal, never one to back down from a fight, faced a dilemma. He could ignore the challenge, but that would be seen as weakness. He chose a different path. He owned the failure. He admitted, with uncharacteristic humility, that he had not fulfilled his promise of cleaning the Yamuna, but his mea culpa was only the beginning. He launched a blistering counterattack. He reminded Delhi of the chronic power cuts they had suffered under the previous Sheila Dikshit government. He warned them that the BJP would bring back those dark days. He pointed to the state of schools in Uttar Pradesh, a stark reminder of the BJP's priorities. His voice, usually calm and measured, now quivered with indignation. He accused the BJP of hypocrisy, of playing politics with the faith of the people. He reminded them that cleaning the Yamuna was not just his responsibility, but a collective one. The Yamuna challenge, seemingly a trivial matter, had become a proxy war for the soul of Delhi. It exposed the deep fault lines in Indian society, the urban-rural divide, the politics of religion, the battle between competing visions of development. As Delhiites prepared to cast their votes, the question lingered. Would the Yamuna's plight decide their fate? Or would they see through the political posturing and vote on issues closer to their hearts? The answer, as always, lay in the hands of the people. One thing was certain: the battle for Delhi was no longer just about electricity bills and free water. It was about the very air they breathed, the water they drank, and the rivers they held sacred.